Everybody spam hi YouTube. Everybody spam hi YouTube. Welcome to another video, bro. Today we're gonna react to the body cam footage.
Alright, so we about to check out this Fanum video. I believe we watched the body cam footage already on a previous stream, and I know I forgot to record that one. But guess what? We get to watch it again with the actual guy who got caught. So, you know, shout out Fanum. The police, if it's the one that I think the police actually was trying to be cool with, dog. No, that was with Drewski. Yeah, actually, I don't think the police were trying to be cool with Fanum. Alright, I don't remember. We about to get into this shit though, so let's pop in.
A Twitch streamer, Fanum, arrested after allegedly skipping court date. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's spam is heavy. Chat, it is heavy, chat. Everybody's spam is heavy. Everybody spam crime time. This is crazy. We about to get right into it. Alright, let's do it.
Fanum formula, 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 Fanum formula.
Negative 28 on a football Lamborghini covered in Christmas lights.
Purple Lamborghini! Oh my God.
Alright, man. Come on. Somebody could have cut this video up by now.
Alright, look.
Alright, what's the word?
So, right now, I have my Christmas lights because I was doing a TikTok. And I have my Christmas lights on. You know what I'm saying? So just so you know why I have it on. It's heavy. I know. You know why I have it.
Is the driver's license? How you doing? I'm alright, how are you?
You see me? How you doing? I'm mad respectful. Glaze me.
Glaze me.
Got anybody else down there? What do you mean by that? You know what I'm stopping you for this morning at this point? I think it's the lights. It's not the lights. You don't have a license plate.
I will not. Alright, look. I want to say something real quick because I know people were saying why you don't got a license plate.
Right.
Yo, bro. I'll be real with you, bro.
www.
People be doing. Listen. I'm new to this. I ain't gonna mute to this. Hold on. Alright, so look. People will like search up your plate and find your address and do a whole bunch of weird, bro. Why do you know what I'm saying?
You're kind of right about that.
Bro. But two, I definitely got to have a plate on this call.
Oh, don't drag me in with the bullshit and then say, but I forgot, low-key. No! Say that first. Say that first. Don't say that second.
I got a couple cars, bro. And because I'm moving around so much, bro, no cap. It sounds crazy. I genuinely forgot it wasn't a plate on it. I don't really drive a Lamborghini like that. I don't drive yours that much. I'm gonna leave, you know what I'm saying? I
don't really drive the yours that much. I don't really drive the yours that much. Alright. I guess, nigga. I guess.
Your car?
I don't really drive my Accord that much. Cause I ain't got one. I got a Civic. I don't really drive that bitch neither. Cause it ain't got no gas in it. Not cause it ain't got a license plate.
And I just don't get in that car, bro. You feel me? I got in for the TikTok, but that's my fault for forgetting that.
Yeah, what's going on with it?
I know it sounds good.
Whose car is it?
It's mine.
It's your car?
Yeah.
So what's going on?
That was kind of weird though. Who cars? That was kind of well, you know.
Got to have it
I
on.
don't drive this car that much.
I'm saying, I'm gonna be real with you though, and this is just, if I had to put myself in the shoes of a cop, and I see young man, like Fanum, he look young. He like 27, 28, but he look like he could be about 21, 22, 23, honestly. So it's kind of like, I see a young man, no license plate, lights wrapped around the car. Whose car is it? You would have been like, oh, it's my mom's car. Oh, it's my dad's car. Oh, it's my uncle's car. Could not be your car. Either all of those are in the. Then you can figure that out with just one question: whose car is it? So sometimes people do be. And look, I ain't a glazer, I ain't a bootlicker, I ain't none of those things. It's just sometimes you gotta realize motherfuckers got a job to do. Like if a plumber comes to your house and he say, "Who been putting all the toilet paper in the toilet?" and you just like, what type of question is that? You racist? Nigga, huh? No. It just look like it's a bunch of toilet paper in the goddamn toilet.
Video for you, that's what lights.
Okay. How long have you owned it? I just need some sort of proof that you own the car.
Okay, let's go to, like, registration?
Yeah.
Everything calm and collected, chat. When I get pulled over, chat, I can turn my vehicle off. You know what I'm saying? I talk in a calm demeanor.
You're coming from tonight.
You know what I'm saying?
You're going home? Where are you coming from?
I was shooting a video.
So, you're shooting a video.
Yeah.
Alright. Anything to drink tonight?
No.
Smoke anything?
No, I don't smoke.
Take any prescription medication?
No.
Illegal narcotics?
God damn. Like I felt like I was in like a interrogation room at that. Like, god damn, bro. You feel me? But yeah, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like I know that's like I'm not a cop.
That being, you're not a cop. Those are the questions you gotta ask. You gotta ask, because the issue is that if they don't ask and they don't search, and they not supposed to search, but they be searching. Trust me, they be searching without niggas' consent, without niggas' permission. They'll search your shit. But they gotta ask these questions, especially with the body cam footage. It's just like he asked all the questions. He didn't treat you unfairly. He just asked you some questions that he would have to ask anybody. Now, do he ask everybody those questions? Probably not. And that is where the discrimination starts to play, to rear its head. I'm not saying that there don't be discrimination that goes on. But understand that they are discriminating based off of either what they're taught, how they're shown to do the job, or their own prejudices on the back end. And you can't just delineate it straight to you're racist. But we can't say the curriculum is. I will at least give people that one for sure. Is that I will say the way that they teach sometimes the police in certain areas is a little bit racist. It is not even a little bit, very racist. It's been proven time and time again in different precincts. But when you wide swath people like that, that's the same thing as us as black people feeling like we're getting marginalized and placed into a group. So, you know, it's a give and take battle, unfortunately.
I don't know the protocol for actually being police, like all the way through, but you know what I'm saying? You ask a question that you have to ask, right? Right there, he's looking at my registration, trying to make sure, you know what I'm saying, that vehicle is mine.
It don't even look like he looking at a registration. It looked like that nigga looking at a bunk bed on Offer Up or something. Like, that don't look like a registration, bro. I'm sorry.
Go for it. Copy it then.
Everything calm, chat. The car is off.
Charlie,
If the cop feels safe, I'm also safe. That's what I try to go. You know what I'm saying? If the cop feels safe, I'm safe. You feel me? I gotta make sure the cop feels safe. Cause I don't want to get shot at. I ain't gonna lie.
22.
So,
Alright. Give me a moment, I'll be right back with you, okay?
It's the biggest thing I gotta ask at the moment, right? Why the fuck is this nigga heart rate at 140 and all he doing is walking? That's crazy. That is crazy, family. 140 and you just walking? Sheesh.
now, by the way, I want to interject real quick. This is why he pulled me over, though. He wasn't behind me to see that I didn't have my plate on. There was another officer down the road. He had somebody else pulled over. When I passed him, the exhaust of the yours, he just didn't like it. You feel me? I wasn't flooring it or nothing like that. He just heard, like, I literally just drove by normally. And when I passed him, he radioed in to the...
Alright, come with this funky ass ad. It's not even a good commercial, bro.
Cop, which is the cop.
Marketing outside of your fucking tax bracket. Cause I'm way below it.
Pulling you over right now in the video. And he said, yo, pull over that Lamborghini that's passing, just passing. We were on opposite sides of traffic. There was no way he never saw the back plate. Cause he was opposite to me. He bust a U-turn, bro, to get me. And then when he seen that I had no plate, that was his reason to pull me over.
Yeah.
But, you know what I'm saying? There was never a reason originally except for the radio from the other cop, so you know. Nah, he was bored. He was definitely bored.
If y'all ever see me like looking up this way, I'm looking at the comments, at the chat, and I'm reading it, trying to see what they saying.
Now this is gonna be a funny ass story time, cause there's a whole bro. I'm gonna say it right now. I'm gonna say it right now.
Cheers down from 41, clear for traffic, negative 29.
Everybody spam sub up. Where am I at?
Go ahead.
Where to?
248-580.
I was calm. I was sitting in the coach with the bro. Now during this time, I was calm. I was sitting in the coach with the bro. I said, bro, listen. If he tell me to step out, because after a certain amount of time, it's like, what's going on, right, chat? Like, think about it. After a certain amount of time, during the traffic stop, you gonna start questioning, damn, like, what's going on?
6 minutes. 6 minutes, bro. You give them 6 minutes. Anything longer than 6 minutes, expect that you coming out that car. I'm gonna be really real with you. Because the only time they need to write that ticket, they do need a little bit more time. But a lot of times, they're going to come back to your car and then tell you, like, all right, boom, 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 I'm about to give you a ticket for this, so chill tight, here go the rest of your information, I'm about to boom, or whatever, or I still got your cards, or your information, and I'm going to get it back to you in a second. Like, if you don't get that, and you there 10, 15 minutes, expect that you about to come out, you coming out that car more than likely.
So I told bro, I said, listen, if you tell me to step out the vehicle, I'm going to jail. I'm in there right now. You feel me? Fact. Let's keep watching. Let's keep watching.
Because they calling people. That's what they doing. If they are sitting back there and they calling people, they looking to see, one, if the jail wants you, two, if the district attorney is going to be okay with it in certain states, or three, if they sergeant is okay with it, and what he would do.
Or he would stand, whatever. Shout out to plug me in with the gifted.
Expired. And suspended all for failure to appear. He is suspended.
Alright, you see? At this point, I don't know this yet, but my license is suspended, chat.
Yeah.
To which I had a lawyer on it, but
We heard him.
I'm not really sure what happened with that. But work.
Failure to appear. What you mean? They suspended your license for a failure to appear for whatever your traffic infraction or whatever it was. So that's the issue, man. That's dog issue right there. He not staying on top of his of the shit that he got going on. Failure to appear is an automatic warrant.
Yeah.
Yes, driver is.
Bench warrant, if I'm not mistaken, is what they call it.
Okay. Well, driving suspended. Yeah. Do you want it since you started?
Okay. Hold on.
This is your stop.
Okay.
You're the decision maker on this.
You hear it? You hear it? See? That be the thing right there, bro. Especially when you young. Especially, like, even at my job. I call my supervisor and I call people around me all the time. Because I just be like, damn, I don't know. And everybody is, even though I've been doing the same shit for about 5 years, it's like almost everybody that I work with has been doing it longer. So it'd be like, I just want to make sure. I just want to double check. And then sometimes they'll hit you with shit like that where they just like, nah, bro, you'll figure it out. Because it's just like, one, I don't got the answer for you. And two, I don't even want to be a part of the shit that you got going on at this point, bro. Whatever you trying to figure out, nope. You figure it out. You take the fall. You learn how to deal with it. And sometimes that's the best way of learning. So, again, when a motherfucker back there for 10, 15, 20 minutes, that's what he talking about. That's what he doing. And he like, oh, shit, should I? What if this? And especially if he know who you are. I don't know if the dude knew who Fanum was, but if he did know, one, he didn't make any type of inference like he did know. But two, you are going to be like, hey, bro, like, I know what this dude, I know who he is, I know what he do, I know y'all might not, but such and such and such. Certain shit had to been redacted, because you can see. No, I just think it just says the pursuant was redacted. But,
Yeah.
It's your stop. Get it.
Okay, Chad, so look. I believe the cop that stopped me was a rookie cop. I'm not sure. You feel me?
yeah,
I'm not trying to disrespect nobody.
that's what it seemed like.
But I think he was a rookie cop. The second officer that you hear in the video is the cop that radioed into him to pull me over. So that's what you're hearing on the video.
Which was interesting. This is not the first time I've seen this vehicle.
Oh, yeah?
No, I saw it at 92 in Indian Valley pulling out, and he did the same thing. I don't know if you heard it.
Uh-huh.
Exhaust to him was like, whoa, this is not, like, who the fuck is that? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's the reasoning for me getting pulled over.
But they in Atlanta, though, right? Okay, so they not in California. Because I think in California, like, they got, like, strict no modifications and shit like that if it's like a street car, like a not like a but like a what do I want to say, recreational, not recreational vehicle, not municipal. I can't think of what it's called off the top of my head, but for people, just regular cars that I think you can have certain shit that's modded, obviously, but it's got to be going and you got to tow it. And you can't, like, drive it on the street from one place to another place. You got to actually have it towed from your garage or your house to the place that you're going to drive it at. That's just what I understand as the laws out in California. I could be stupid, and I am, obviously, because I'm just sitting here talking. But I feel like in Georgia, there's not it's not that type of restrictions. Again, I could be wrong.
I could understand if I committed like a speeding or something. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was nothing. He just heard the exhaust and said, "I am gonna go." Like, the fuck?
Suspended. Negative 29.
Okay, so we're clear on what's happening.
Yeah.
What do you want to do with the car?
He says he lives in here. He's got a buddy. If his buddy's got a valid driver's license and wants to take it to the house, I'd be okay with that.
Okay. That sounds fair.
Yeah. Oh, Jesus.
Land truck. It was cold as fuck too, by the way, chat.
So where do you live?
Go ahead and mute my shit. Hell yeah.
That's right there.
Yep, left, right, right.
Okay.
It's
Do
already
me a favor,
go
come on
home.
back here with me for a moment.
Oh my God, boy.
You got any weapons with you? Guns, knives, explosives?
Telling you, bro. Once you get out that car, you're going to jail. There ain't nothing you saying. I know it's people who gonna be like, no, one time you the exception, nigga. You the exception, nigga. That is not the rule. I'm telling you, you step 1 foot out that bitch, you're going to jail. You're going to jail.
Come on back here in front of my car. Nothing illegal on you. All right. Well, why is your license suspended?
Boom!
It is? Yeah. Why?
So at this point, I'm not gonna cap.
I had a feeling you was
thinking
gonna
he
say
gon-
that.
I feel like if he's asking me, it's because he might let me go. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, he asked me a question.
Get out of here. Get out of here, bro. Look, I know he got lawyers, he got sponsorships, he got things where you just can't be on here like, yeah, bro, I was just out here being reckless. No, it's like, no, man, you know, I made mistakes, but I thought he was going to let me go. So I just said, it's like, no, you said that because you failed to appear at court. And since you failed to appear at court, you knew that probably the repercussions of it was that your license was going to get suspended. And that's probably why you don't drive that Urus around. And that's the reason why you only used it for a video. And that just happened to probably be the day that you got in trouble, bro. So I think that we all put it together right then.
Oh, you know what I'm saying? I'm about to answer.
What does it say?
What does it say?
I might say that.
Because I had a ticket, but
Oh,
bullets handle it, so I don't know if...
You can't be like, I had a ticket. Alright, I'm going to stopping. Jeez.
How it works. Okay, Shannon is suspended for failure to appear. So you didn't show up for a court hearing, and so the judge suspended your license, okay? Because of that, you are under arrest. Put your hands behind your back.
Can I pass this?
Hang on for a second. Right now, just put your hands behind your back.
Always calm and collected, chat.
I just don't get that for a traffic issue. I understand he got a warrant. All of this is traffic related. One, having a warrant due to traffic related issues, crazy to me. I get it if you was reckless driving and shit like that, yeah. But if it's not certain shit, then I'm not. And I could be dumb. I could be saying this, and it's like, bro, they only issue warrants for shit like that. Maybe they do, maybe they don't. I don't fucking know. It's certain shit I do know, it's certain shit I don't know. What I do know is to be acting like the nigga a criminal is kind of crazy. Like, yeah, he broke the law, but the nigga not a criminal. He not a convict, bro. Like, it's like, let him hand off the shit, and he gonna come right back. Like, the nigga not gonna, and I get it, again, cause I gave a lot of credit at the beginning. They cops, they gotta handle it a certain way, but it's like, that motherfucker is a failure to appear. It wasn't a goddamn burglary. This nigga isn't a goddamn delinquent. Like, obviously. I think Fanum do got a record for certain shit, if I'm not mistaken. But we gonna, look. Let's move past that.
Always calm and collected, bro. Take notes, you know what I'm saying, when y'all out there driving the streets, chat. You know what I'm saying? You gotta make the cop feel comfortable. I'm sorry, that's a society we live in, bro. You gotta make sure he comfortable, bro. So I got you. Let me just pass this over. I'll give it to the cop. That's fine, bro. Ain't no problem. Come on, yo. We good, bro. Chill. You feel me? Because if I even were to hesitate for more than, you know what I'm saying? I might be on the ground. I don't want to be on the ground if I got greedy unit on, chat. No cap. Like, I don't want to get on the ground, chat.
Does he got a driver's license?
There's ID on there, yeah.
Look, still even to this day, if I get pulled over, I literally call my mom, leave the phone in my lap, and I just be like, I'm being pulled over. I'm here. If anything happens or anything, and I'm about to just set the phone over to the side. Every single time. Every single time, bro. Just one of my tactics.
Get the phone, and I'll leave the phone if I leave.
Let me get your hand, dude.
But the thing about suspended licenses is that unless you know that your shit is suspended, but I didn't know that my shit was suspended. And the reason why I don't know is because usually when your shit gets suspended, you do get mail that tells you that you're suspended. Now, unfortunately, and thanks to the Most High,
Where you go to court?
I happen to be a little bit of an anomaly because I've been blessed to have multiple different cribs. So if they send it to a crib that I'm not at, I literally, unless I go and check the mail, I would never see the mail. You know what I'm saying? That's literally what happened. So this whole time my shit was suspended, but I just didn't know. You know what I mean? And that's cool. Like that's not their fault. That's my fault, right? Like my suspended. We out. You feel me? Calm shit. Ain't crazy.
Phone is your ID in here?
Alright, you can walk.
Alright, you good for grab?
Actually, look, he should have my driver's license.
I got the driver's license.
Yeah.
You want this against your buddy?
I get it, all these niggas rich, but imagine asking me and be like, hey, bro, you can drive the yours to the crib? Nope. I sure can't, brother. We might both be going to jail at this point.
Yo, tell Steve to come get this V.
I said, tell C's come get the V.
You live over there at 204?
Yeah, I'm a block away from home.
Okay. Does he get a driver's license?
Yeah.
You okay if he drives your car over there?
Now, I didn't like that I was a block away from home. You know what I mean? Like, if he would have just been like, yo, bro, your shit's suspended. You know what I'm saying? You gonna have to walk home. So I would have walked that block. You know what I mean? And one of the bros took the car and park it up. Cool. But obviously, that wasn't the plan, right? No bullshit.
Walk home is crazy. Why can't you just ride in the passenger seat with your mans? If they was gonna let you go home, you ain't even have to get out the car for that.
Okay. So you're being charged with two things. One is expired registration. Or I'm sorry, not having registration on the car because the registration was
You getting charged?
expired in 2023.
Well, that's the picture I showed you. It still was expired.
Still expired.
So the car is registered in New York now. I just showed you that for verification that I own the vehicle.
Okay, so then it's an unregistered motor vehicle.
No, it's registered.
And
No,
I
it's
do want
not.
to say,
No, it's not.
a registered car is not enough for you to go to jail. That is a traffic ticket.
Yeah.
An expired license is also not enough for you to go to jail. That's also a ticket. I'm letting y'all know.
In New York.
Exactly.
How long have you lived here? 'Cause you said
See, that's the thing is that, yes, you're right. It's the bench warrant that you probably got against you, though. For failure to appear. That's the problem. So they're going to charge you with the shit that they got. And then you still got to deal with the shit that you got to deal with.
over there at 204.
They're not charging you with failure to appear because you already got charged with that.
You're right, but there's a temporary. No, I have all the paperwork for it, but I understand. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I understand. No more talking. Let's go. I understand. You know what I'm saying? I understand. Let's go.
Car for me. The registration issue is something that I would release on citation. You're going to jail for the
suspended license, yeah,
because it was a failure to appear specifically. Okay.
See, like, bro, it's like he just said the same thing.
Right.
You got anything on you that's illegal?
No.
Nothing that can poke me, stick me, hurt me?
No, it should be fine.
Start your feet apart for me.
Yeah, it's because of failure to appear, chat. That's why my license got suspended. It was an FT. I got the ticket. They see the ticket. If you don't see it and don't pay it after enough time, you get your license suspended. For me, but granted, I had told my lawyer about the ticket.
Actually, you get the ticket. If you pay the ticket, then you don't have an issue. If you fight the ticket and you don't go to court, then you get a failure to appear. So that's the whole thing I'm not understanding. So if you got a ticket, then you could have just paid the fine and you don't have to go to court for the ticket anymore.
He told me my license was good money after that, but I would still have to, you know what I'm saying? He's still gonna battle it in court. For me, that's why the cop was a bit confused.
That don't make
because
sense.
I didn't have a warrant for my arrest. You know what I'm saying? Because if you have a failure to appear, you have a bench warrant. But I had no bench warrant, just to suspend the license. It didn't really make sense.
Oh, no, that is crazy then. If he ain't have a bench warrant against him and it was just a failure to appear, that is kind of crazy. They should have just let that nigga, they should have just let him go. They should have just let him go at that point.
The clerical error, but you know what I'm saying? I'm not here to argue with police. You know what I'm saying? I'll get in that car and you know what I'm saying? We can handle that shit later.
I agree with it. I agree with him. And he handled this very, very good, too. It's whack that you getting put in this position, but it's just like he said. It's like you got to make them feel comfortable so that you can understand that you comfortable. Because it's just at a moment's notice, shit can just change, bro. That's, whoa.
What do you mean by that?
That was crazy.
By the way, can we clap it up? They did not use 2 handcuffs. They used 1. I believe wait.
That's his. Yeah, his claps are better than mine.
It can't go with you, but I'll take it. It's gonna meet you at the jail. Yeah, you'll be able to get phone numbers out of it.
Alright.
What do you do for work?
What the fuck? What do you do for work? Is it crack you sell? What do you do for work? Like, yo, bro, chill, bro. Just take me to jail, bro. Come on, just take me to jail, bro.
You make YouTube videos?
Yeah.
Alright, what should I get in here?
Yeah, he ain't know who Fanum was then.
Say however you got to get comfortable.
Yeah, let's do it. How far is it? Is it a far ride?
10, 15 from here.
Boom,
Who do
Jack.
you want to take your car? Is it the dude that was the passenger or that guy? Awesome.
Alright, boom. Alright, now we gotta watch when I was in the back of the car. Yo!
Crime time.
Nah, no funny shit. I'm so unserious, bro. I'm so unserious. I do not be giving no fucks, bro. Alright, now, the story time is not over. You just saw the video part.
All right.
Boom, I go to jail. You know what I'm saying? I'm not thinking too much of it. Because I know I'm going crazy, so I'm going to be out soon. What happened when I got there? Okay, so it was Cherokee County, right? So the jails here is a little different. You gotta change into all orange. Like, nigga, to me, I think I was in prison. You know what I'm saying? I have to throw the whole shit on. And butt naked, you have to put some tighty whities on. You feel me, like Captain Underpants. But cool though, whatever. When I was in there, I went ahead and had to write down some numbers because I couldn't have my phone, obviously. Put it in my sock. When I put it in my sock, it was like, what you mean, AO? How's that AO? Nigga, how was that? What? How was that AO? Pause? Pause what?
Talking about getting
What I
naked
say?
and stripping down to your tighty whities.
What I say? Butt naked. Oh, yeah, that's jail for you, man. Alright, so I wrote down some numbers in my sock, right? I mean, on paper, and I put it in my sock. And when I did that, they was like, you been to jail before? You feel me? I'm like, yeah, whatever. Like, it's calm shit. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. For me, they look at me like, oh, like, I walk into the spot. It was like a little holding cell type shit. Like, 3 people there. An hour and a half passed. You feel me? I still don't get bailed out. I was trying to get bailed out, but I can't bail myself out, I think. I'm not sure. So I just told the bro, bail me out. Shout out.
I don't know whatever he listening to, but I can hear it through this.
Everybody's paying WCs for bailing me out, though. I ain't gonna lie. No cap. No bullshit. So, bro, C's, bro, cause C's was all the bros was there, but I had C's do it, boom, boom. You know what I'm saying? Like I'll send it very later, but I can't bail myself out. It's weird. Like I kept asking, like, yo, bro, can I just? But I had to get somebody to do it. They said I'll be out in 20 minutes. Chat. Them 20 minutes turned into 7 hours. Anyways, after an hour and a half of being in the holding cell, they transferred me to Gen Pop. Well, their version of Gen Pop. So I walk into, y'all ever seen 60 Days In? The same shit, bro. There's 2 floors, a whole bunch of cells. I'm like, damn, I'm about to be here for a little minute. I walk into the General Pop, whatever. The cop that was dragging me to go in there, he genuinely was racist and shit. I'm not gonna cap. Like, he just hated me. And I ain't do shit to him. Like, whatever, it's cool, you feel me? His life stink, bro. So I go in, boom, I go into my cell. When I first got there, I'm not gonna cap. I never been in a bunk bed situation like that. So I'm be real with you, bro. I think it was on that at first because I didn't know what was going on. There was a guy sleeping on the bottom bunk, and the top bunk was empty. No bullshit. I dead ass woke up the nigga that was downstairs on the bottom bunk. I said, yo, bro.
Downstairs.
Yo, bro. He woke up, he was like, dude, man, what's up, man? And I was like, oh, nah, this shit sweet. So he wake up, we talking mad shit. He in there for a DUI. He about to spend Christmas and New Year's in there, chat. No bullshit, bro. I said, oh my God, bro, like, you got it way worse than me. I'll be out in a couple hours. And then we was chilling, talking shit, and I just waited. Time passed, and then that's it. You know what I'm saying? I got bailed out. And then
That ain't no story, nigga.
Chat. So anyway, W story time. You know what I'm saying? Fanum home, bitch.
That was a terrible story, Fanum. I can't lie. But my take, I'm gonna just be honest with you. Sound like a bunch of tomfoolery if I had to say so. Sound like you got a ticket, your life got busy, you didn't take care of your responsibilities, and it came back to bite you in the ass. And I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but that's the way it fucking goes, bro. So, it sucks, and I'm not trying to be, like, disingenuous, as I always say, but that's what happens. If I got pulled over in my Urus and I didn't have a license plate on it, I would probably be going to jail if I had a... He didn't have a warrant, though. That's something that we do got to bring back, because that's what I kept saying the whole time, was like, you probably got a bench warrant. And you're like, but we got to be careful, because he didn't seem like he was being a whole... it seemed like he was like 87% honest. It was like a 13% in there that I'm just like, I don't know. But everything else, I give him it. You know, I give him it.